friends, and welcome back to our channel. Do you want to know whether or not Ogden is a good place to plan a trip? Is it a good place to live, work, and most importantly, play?
Today, we're going to explore the top 10 activities you can plan if you're looking for a vacation or a staycation in Ogden, Utah. And it isn't going to have anything to do with skiing, so stay tuned.
If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living, eating, sleeping, working, and playing in northern Utah, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market here in northern Utah.
We are Sloane and Kim Petersen with the Petersen Group. We've been in the real estate business for 10 years, and every day we help people just like you looking to buy and sell in northern Utah, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of our information is in the description below, so we can help you make that smooth move to northern Utah. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay, so number one on the list is Union Station. Now, we've talked a little bit about Union Station as it sits just at the top of 25th Street, but there is so much more to do here. From concerts, the Winter's Farmer Market, a museum, restaurants, and all kinds of events, there is always something happening at Union Station. Inside, you'll find the Utah State Railroad Museum, the Natural History Museum, the Browning-Kimball Car Museum, and the Browning Firearms Museum. Outside the old building is lovingly restored to its original aesthetic, and there are old trains set up around the building which actually make for great photo ops.
Right, number 2 is the George S. Echols Dinosaur Park. So this park is so fun both in the winter and the summer, but keep in mind a good majority of it is outdoors, so it's going to be cold in the winter, and Kim and I found out just how real this was this winter when we went. It was freezing the whole time. I even brought hand warmers, and that still was, we should have brought more, We brought 2, and we're like, we should have brought 4 of these.
Yeah.
There's a section that has a collection of geodes and artifacts, which you could actually just spend hours looking at just those alone. Then you get into the museum, which is full of dinosaur artifacts and facts, but the best part is definitely the outdoor displays where you can walk amongst the beautiful landscaping to read all about the dinosaurs, which stand tall above you, showing off all their grandeur of these prehistoric species. There's an area where the Ogden River flows through, and it's so nice and peaceful in the summertime. In the holiday season, they do a fun Christmas light display, so it really is a fun place to visit year-round.
Yeah, and technically the museum is geared towards kids, but Sloane and I just went to see the Christmas light display, and it was actually super cool, and we plan on going back all times of the year just to kind of get the different experiences throughout the seasons.
Yeah, it was really fun. We enjoyed it.
All right, so number 3 is Ogden Nature Center. This 152-acre wildlife sanctuary offers hands-on field classes for children, teachers, and adults, and a rehabilitation facility for hundreds of injured and orphaned wild birds. It's open year-round and offers activities like building birdhouses, learning about the ecology of the Wasatch Front, and provides tons of volunteer opportunities if that's something you're looking to do more of this year. And actually, Sloane and I have volunteered there in the past, and it's really such a cool program and such a great experience.
And number 4 is the Treehouse Children's Museum. So it's been open since 1992. The Treehouse Museum is a hands-on children's museum where children and their grown-ups step into a story. With dozens of beautiful exhibits and an award-winning daily program, the Treehouse Museum is a magical place to explore. Now, while some of these are geared towards children, I can tell you that a lot of it is interesting and cool enough to keep adults entertained as well.
I love how the website says children and their grown-ups. That makes me so happy.
It's like they're the ones leading the pack.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's fun. All right, so coming in at number 5 is the Waterfall Canyon Trail. Enjoy this 2.4-mile out and back trail near Ogden, Utah. Generally considered a moderately challenging route, this is a very popular area for hiking, mountain biking, and snowshoeing, so you'll likely encounter other people while exploring. The trail is open year-round and is beautiful to visit anytime. Also, dogs are welcome, but they must be on a leash. Now, this is a trail that is still on our must-do list, but from all the reviews I've read, this is actually a challenging trail, even though it's quite short. So it's really good for hikers of lots of different levels, for sure.
So number 6 is the Cold Springs Trout Farm. The Cold Springs Trout Farm is one of Utah's best kept secrets. It's only 15 minutes from downtown Ogden and about an hour from Salt Lake City. You'll find one of the best fishing holes in the state of Utah. The Trout Farm is a family-owned business since 1924. They have 7 catch-out ponds that are stocked with feisty rainbow trout. The main ingredient to producing great, tasty, healthy fish is going to be the water source, of course. Their water source does come from the cold Rocky Mountain Springs at the base of the Coldwater Canyon, which appropriately describes their water. On top of fishing, you can also just buy fresh fish, and they do have a haunted maze and a garden nursery as well. You can also schedule events there, and it's a really beautiful farm, so it does make for a great backdrop for a wedding or a party.
Okay, so number 7 is Peary's Egyptian Theater. Built in the era of sumptuous movie palaces, this 1924 theater, designed to replicate the courtyard between 2 Egyptian temples, has been returned and restored to its natural elegance. The modern stage house is designed to accommodate live theater, dance, chorus, symphonic, and multimedia performances, as well as film. The theater is now home to a performance series, a film series, and is also a screening venue for the Sundance Film Festival. So as you guys know, the big festival is held in Park City, but Peary's Egyptian Theater actually does debut some of the Sundance films there. It's one of the few theaters I personally know of where they do live plays, concerts, and also film movies. So it's just a really fun place to visit all around. And if you like architecture as much as we like architecture, this is definitely a must-see in downtown Ogden.
Yeah, the building is so spectacular, so I like just walking by it without even going to a place.
Yeah.
All right, number 8 is going to be the Botanical Gardens. The mission of the Ogden Botanical Gardens is to promote inner city beauty and educational opportunities for everyone in a diverse and sustainable garden setting. The Ogden Botanical Gardens is dedicated to helping all visitors find answers and glean ideas to inspire and enhance their own quality of life through improved plant selection, cultural practices, and environmentally sound activities. There are so many courses offered around gardening, such as public pruning, how to care for succulents, and maple tapping. They do fun activities such as seed swaps and movie nights, and if you love gardening, this is definitely the place to be. Just note that the gardens are open year-round, but obviously the best time for full bloom is going to be between late June to early August.
Yeah, and so fun fact, bike trail actually runs through the Ogden Botanical Gardens, so you can ride your bike through there, and it's super beautiful. You can just walk through there, but also it's another great backdrop for beautiful photos. Like, I've done photo shoots for friends there before, just because the flowers are so beautiful, and it's all free just to walk through the gardens. Okay, so coming in at number 9, we've got the Ice Sheet. Now, the Weber County Sports Complex is home to the Ice Sheet, an ice rink where they offer year-round group classes and individual instruction for beginner figure skaters and hockey players from ages 3 to adult. There are open ice hours where anyone can go in and have a skate, and they also have volunteer opportunities, as well as scholarship programs. So if you are someone who has always wanted to ice skate or just loves to ice skate, the Ice Sheet is definitely for you.
Right, number 10 is the Echols Community Art Center. So it is housed in a magnificent brick and red sandstone building, brimming with grand architectural details like round arched windows, cylindrical towers, and eyebrow dormers in the roof. This cultural and social center of Ogden hosts art shows and special events throughout the year. Some of those events do include things like art competitions, art showcases, and different challenges that you can participate in. If you love art and photography, you're definitely going to want to check this art center out.
Yeah, and just something to note, you'll definitely hear the name Echols a lot in the state of Utah. They are one of Utah's prominent families that first helped start a lot of Utah, and they put a lot of funding into different areas in Utah. So maybe sometime we'll do a whole history of Utah series where we feature that family.
All right, guys, that wraps up the top 10 fun things to do here in Ogden, Utah. Of course, that's just a small taste of all the amazing things Ogden does have to offer. Picking where you'll call home is an important decision, and we would love to help you make that smooth transition to cities like Ogden, Utah, and surrounding areas.
If you're looking to purchase in the northern Utah area, we would love to help you out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and until next time, we're keeping it real. Estate.